discuss Ohm's law and resistance, conductance and resistivity based problems. Now the first problem is on board. See, when a potential difference of 100 volts is applied across a conductor, 5 into 10 to the power of 19 electrons passes through it in 2 seconds. Find the resistance of conductor. Now what they given we can be right now. Potential difference V is given is 100 volts and number of electrons E is given 5 into 10 to the power of 19. The charge of electron, because of number of electron passes through it, that's why the charge of each electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs, and time t is equal to 2 seconds. This is given. Now what they are asking? A resistance. Now potential is given, charge and time is given. Then we are applying Ohm's law. Ohm's law, V is equal to, Ohm's formula V is equal to IR. Now we want to, our resistance is equals to potential difference across the conductor by current. But we know current I is equal to NE by T, total charge by time. Then we substitute R is equal to V by NE into T. Then R is equal to V value, potential is 100 volt into time is 2 seconds by number of electrons is 5 into 10 to the power of 19. Charge of the electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Now here it's cancelled. Now 10 to the power of 19, 10 to the power of minus 19. Now 2 1 just 2 8 jar. That is R is equal to 100 by 8 5 is 40, but point is there, that's why 4. 4 1 jar 4, 25 jars. That is 25 ohms. Now going to second problem. A potential difference of 3 volts is applied across a conductor of resistance 1.5 ohm. Calculate the number of electron flowing through it in 1 second. Charge on electron is given 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. First what they given right now, V is equal to 3 volts of resistance of conductor is 1.5 ohm, and here time is given, time t is equal to 1 second. In 1 second the number of electrons flows through it in 1 second. They are asking charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Now the formula of potential difference is must be is proportional to I. Then V is equal to IR, that is the Ohm's law. Now I is equal to V by I, V by R. I is equal to V by R. Now I value, we know that I is equal to total charge Q by T. What is the total charge? Number of electrons in a conductor. Number of electrons is small n into charge of electron E by T. Then we substitute NE by T is equal to V by R. What they are asking? Number of electrons flowing through it in 1 second. That's why N is equal to, we can be written as Vt by ER. Now N is equal to, we are calculate here V value 3 volts, time 1 second, E 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into R value resistance 1.5 ohm. Here 15 1 just 15 2 are 1.5 is there, that's why it is 3. Then 1.5 into 2 is there 3, that's why 2 is 2 1 just 2 0.8 jar. Now its value 1 by 0.8 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Then it's calculate 1.25 into 10 to the power of 19 electrons. For 1 second in a conductor of a resistance is 1.5 ohms, its flowing through it is 1.25 into 10 to the power of 19 electrons. Now going to discuss third problem. Find the relaxation time for free electrons in a copper. If the density of mobile electrons is 8.4 into 10 to the power of 28 meter power minus 3. The resistivity of copper at room temperature 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter. Given mass of electrons and charge of electron. They are asking about a relaxation time. Now what they asking first, what they given we write now, that is number of electrons per unit volume in a copper. N is equal to 8.4 into 10 to the power of 28 meter power minus 3. That is the number density of electrons. And resistivity they given 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter. And mass of electron they given 9.11 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg. Charge of electron is given 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. They are asking about relaxation time. But we know that the relation between relaxation time and the resistivity formula rho is equal to m by n e square tau. Now we want to tau is equal to m by n e square rho. What is the m value? The charge of the electron. The charge of the electron is 9.11 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg by n. N means number density. 8.4 into 10 to the power of 28 into charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 whole square. And rho density is given, resistivity is given 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus resistivity 8. Then we calculating this, we will get the relaxation time. We know in the metals the averagely the order of relaxation time is in the order of 10 to the power of minus 14. Now the order of this we get calculating this we get 2.49 into 10 to the power of minus 14 seconds. Now we are going to fourth problem on board. A wire carries a current 0.5 amperes. When a potential difference of 1.5 volts is applied across it, what is its conductance? If the wire of length is 3 meters and area of cross section 5.4 millimeters square, calculate its conductivity. Now they are asking about that conductance and conductivity. Now what they given right first, that is current is given 0.5 amperes, potential is given 1.5 volts. Now finding about it resistance of the conductor, R is equal to V by I, that is 1.5 by 0.5. Now cancel it, that is 3 ohms. That is about resistance. But they are asking conductance. Conductance is denoted as G. The reciprocal of resistance is called as a conductance. That is G is equal to 1 by 3. Then it is divided. What you get? 0.33 ohm inverse. Or this is 0.33 Siemens. We denoted S. And here Now they asking about the given length and area of cross section. Length is 3 meters and the area of cross section is 5.4 millimeter square. Here we know the millimeter is converted into meters. That is millimeter square is converted into meter square. 5.4 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meter square. Now we want the conductivity. Conductivity means the reciprocal of the resistivity. But we know resistivity. Rho is equals to RA by L. Then conductivity is equal to L by RA. Now L is 3 meters and the resistance is 3. Then given we are calculate. Cross sectional area is 5.4 into 10 to the power of minus 6. 3 1 just 3 cancel. Then the sigma is calculated here. What we get means the 1 by 5.4 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Its value is 1.85 into 10 to the power of 5 Siemens meter power minus 1 or ohm inverse meter inverse. The units we can use this or this. We are going to fifth one. You see, the resistivity of conductor is in which a current density is 2.5 ampere per meter square is found to exist when an electric field of 15 volt per meter is applied on it. Now here what they given, current density J is equal to 2.5 ampere per meter square. Electric field 15 volt per meter. Now they are asking about that resistivity of conductor. What is the formula of resistivity? Rho is equal to R A by L. Now R is equal to formula potential difference to the ratio of potential difference to current carrying the conductor. Then we substitute rho is equal to V by I into A by L. Here we know electric field E is equal to V by L and the current density J is equal to I by A. Now here this is can be written as E and I by A. Then here rho is equal to V by L by I by A. Then we write here. That is E by J. Now here rho is equal to E by J. E value is 15 by 2.5. Then 150 by 25. Because a point is there, then one point is multiplied 10 and divided with 10. Then we get 150 by 25. Cancel. It is 6 ohm meter. Because of units of resistivity is ohm meter. This is about resistivity. Now going to sixth problem. A wire of resistance 5 ohms is drawn out so that its length is increased by twice its original length. Calculate its new resistance. Now here what they given for the resistance of the original resistance R1 we consider that is the 5 ohms they given. Now let us say L1 is equal to L and area A1 is equal to A. Now here the L2 5 ohms is drawn out so that its length increased by twice its original length. Length increased twice. Original length is L1 plus twice its L1. Twice its original length. That is L1 plus 2L1. Then L plus 2L. We get 3L. See clearly, to increased by twice its original length. L plus twice increased 2 into L. That is total length of the drawn out wire is 3L. Now the resistance formula R is equal to rho L by A. Here, when the wire will be drawn out, its area of cross section will be decreases and the length of the wire will be increases. The length of the wire increases and the area of cross section is decreases means the volume of the conductor, volume of the wire remains constant. Then rho into L by A, it is multiplied and divided by L. Then what we will get? Rho L square by V. V must be a constant. But resistivity and V is constant means R1 by R2 is equal to, we simply write L1 by L2 whole square. Why? Because of it is R is proportional to L square. Then here we substitute R1 value is 5. We are finding about R2 is equal to L1 value. L1 is L. L2 value 3L whole square. LL cancel. Then we will get R2 is equal to 9 into 5. That is R2 is equal to 45 ohms. This method of problem is very important. Now going to seventh problem. A copper wire is stretched to make it 0.2% longer. What is the percentage change in its resistance? Now percentage of length is given. Percentage of length means delta L by L is equal to 0.2. They given 0.2. Delta L by L is equal to 0.2. Here, now what is they asking about change in resistance, percentage change in resistance. They asking about percentage. That is the percentage change in length is delta L by L into 100 is equal to the given 0.2%. That is 0.2%. Now here R is equal to rho L by A. Then to the question asking in terms of length, that's why L by L operation, what we will get? Rho L square by V. V and rho is the resistivity of a conductor and V is the volume. Volume of the conductor will be constant. When to extend or stretch the wire, the area of cross section will be decreases and the length of wire increases. But volume of the wire or conductor must be a constant. Then we simply write R is proportional to L square. That is delta R by R is equal to 2 into delta L by L. That is they asking about percentage change in resistance. Delta R by R into 100 is equal to 2 into delta L by L into 100. Here delta L by L into 100 is 2 into 0.2%. Then the answer will be delta R by R, the percentage change in resistance is 2 to the 4, that is 0.4%. Now going to 8th one. A wire of mass 10 grams, radius is 1 mm, is compressed to its length by 10%. Calculate percentage change in its resistance. Now you see that resistance R is equal to, we know the formula, rho L by A, resistivity and length by area of cross section of the conductor. But here the length only compressed, only in terms of length is given question. That's why L only operated, L by L. That is R is equal to rho L square by V. Here we know that density is equal to mass per volume. Volume is equal to mass per density. Then we write R is equal to rho L square D by M. We substitute V. Here in the rho resistivity and mass of a conductor, density of a conductor remains constant. Then R is proportional to L square. Then we write R1 by R2 is equal to L1 by L2 whole square according to this form. Now we finding L2. Let's say L1 is equal to L. L2 is equal to According to the question, you see, compressed to its length by 10%. Length is compressed by 10%. That is L minus, that is L1. It is compressed. That is L1 is equal to L. L minus 10 by 100 L. 0, 0 cancel. What do you get? L common, 1 minus 1 by 10. That is 9 by 10 L. This is. Now we substitute. That is R1 by R2 is equal to, R1 by R2 is equal to, here L1 is L by 9 L by 10 whole square. Then square L cancel. Then it is 100 by 81. 100 by 81. Now here we want to R2. R2 we get no. Now R2 is equal to 81 by 100 into R1. R1 is the initial resistance of the conductor. Now percentage of decrease in resistance. Percentage of decrease in resistance. Why we are calling decreases? Because of resistance is proportional to length, means length is compressed, means resistance is also decreases. That is R1 minus R2 by R1 into 100. Now here, what is the R1? R1 minus 81 by 100. 81 by 100 means what you write? 0.81 into R1 by R. Now it is 0.19 into 100. That is 19%. This is the 19%. It's a very important problem, this type of. Compressed length means what we can take? L minus 10 by 100 L because of 10%. The same question they will give to increase to its length by 10%. Increased means L plus. At the time what we calculate? Percentage of increase in resistance. On that formula, R2 minus R1 by R1. Like that. Do ninth problem. A copper wire of a cross-sectional area 3.4 millimeter square and a length of a wire 400 meter. Specific resistance of copper is 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter. Then the resistance of the wire is, options they given, 20 ohms, 200 ohms, 2 ohms, 2 kilo ohms, means 2000 ohms. Now here what they are asking about that resistance. What is the resistance formula? Resistance is equal to rho L by A. R is equal to, rho is given, resistivity rho 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 8. Length of the conductor 400. Area of cross section they given 3.4 into, here millimeter is given. Millimeter is converted into meter, means 10 to the power of minus 3. Whole square will be there, means 10 to the power of minus 6. Here 10 to the power of minus 6, 10 to the power of minus 6 cancel. Here minus 2 will be there. 10 to the power of minus 2, here 2 zeros cancel. Then here point 17 1 just 17 2s are 34. 2 1 just 2 2. Then R is equal to 2 ohms. Then third option is correct. Now we going to second objective problem. Two different wires have specific resistivities, length, area of cross sections are in the ratio 3:4, 2:9, 8:12. Then the ratios of resistance of two wires is, formula for resistance, R is equal to rho L by A. Then R1 by R2, the ratios of resistance, R1 by R2 is equal to rho 1 by rho 2, L1 by L2, A2 by A1. The given area of cross sections of ratios. Now then we substitute R1 by R2 is equal to rho 1 by resistivity. First one is resistivity 3 by 4. Second one is length 2 by 9. Third one is cross sectional area 8 is to 27. A1 is to A2. But A2 by A1 means 27 by 8. Now cancel it. 9 1s just 9 3s are 27. 2 1s 2 2s are 4. Then 9 by 16. Then R1 is to R2 is equal to 9 is to 16. This option will be second one. Now going to 11th problem. 4 wires made of same material have different lengths and radius. The wire having more resistance in the following cases. Options they given. L is equal to 100 centimeter, R is equal to 1 millimeter. L is equal to 50 centimeter, R is equal to 2 millimeter. 3. L is equal to 100 centimeter, R is equal to half millimeter. L is equal to 50 centimeter, R is equal to half millimeter. See, resistance formula. They are asking which one has the, in these 4, which one has the more resistance. R is equal to rho L by A. They said they made of same material. Means resistivity is constant. Then R is proportional to L by A. Then is proportional to L by pi R square means R. You see the formula. If in this which one has large length that have the more resistance and which one have the less radius of cross section, then that has the more resistance. Because of length is proportional and the radius of cross section will be inversely proportional. In this option, which one is the L is large? Here L is 50 centimeter and 100 centimeter. Now 100 centimeter. These two, first option and the third option of length will be large. And again what we compare? Radius. Radius of cross section. Which one is the less? Only these two. These two not. What? 1 millimeter and a half millimeter. Which one is the less resistance? That's why the third option is have more resistance. Because of in the third option length large compared with 3 wires and the radius is less compared with 3 wires. That's why the third option is correct answer. Maybe the same question they are asking less resistance. Which one is the less resistance? Less resistance what happened? In this which L is small than in the 4 resistance. Which one? 50-50 in these two. But which one has the more radius of cross section? The more radius of cross section will be this. That's why second option will be less resistance. But third option is more resistance. According to the problem they are asking more resistance. That's why the correct answer is third option. Because of he is having a L is large and the radius of cross section will be less. Now we are going to discuss 12th one. A uniform wire of length L and radius R has a resistance of 100 volts. It is recast into a wire of radius is R by 2. The resistance of new wire will be. See they given a uniform wire of length L and radius R. Resistance will be 100. That is R is equal to rho L by A. Then it's multiplied. The radius is given. They multiplied and divided by A. That is RV by volume by area square. Here resistivity and volume will be constant because of the wire is recast into the wire of radius. The radius of the wire is decreases. They in terms of the given radius. That's why R is proportional to 1 by A square. That is proportional to A square means A is the pi R square. That's why R power of 4. Then we write R1 by R2 is equal to R2 by R1 whole power of 4. Now here R1 is they given initially 100 ohms. R2 we find it. But R2 value small r2 radius is R by 2. That's why R by 2 by initial radius of wire they given R whole power of 4. Cancel. That is 100 by R2 is equal to 1 by 60. Then R2 is equal to 1600 ohms. Now the option will be fourth is the correct answer. 13th one. A rectangular block has a dimensions of L, D, H 5 cm, 5 cm, 10 cm. So calculate the resistance measured between two square ends. And the second one, the opposite rectangular ends specific resistance of the material is given. Now this is a cube, a rectangular cube. This is the rectangular cube. Like this is 10 centimeters and this is the 5 centimeters. This is also 5 centimeters. Now these ends are the square ends. These are the square ends. Now first one they are asking about two square ends. Resistance measured at two square ends. Now for formula for resistance, R is equal to rho L by A. Now R1 is equal to, this is for first question, two square ends. In the two square ends, the length is 10 centimeters. That is rho is 3.5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by length is 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2 by, because of 10 centimeter in terms of meters. Area 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Minus 2 cancel. Minus 2 minus 3 here. Then 5 ones, 5 twos are 5 ones, 5 0.7 just. Then what do you get? R1 is equal to 1.27 7 twos are 14, 1.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 ohms. This is for two square ends. Now the question B is asking about that. That is the resistance of the opposite rectangular ends. This is the rectangular end. For rectangular end formula R2 is equal to rho 3.5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 into now length of the rectangular end. This is the length is 5 centimeters. 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 by now area of cross section. Area of cross section means this is the length into 10 into 5. This is the for these rectangular opposite ends of cross section and area 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Now it's cancel. This cancel. Now here 2 zeros. Here 1 0 is come to that. R2 is equal to 3.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 ohms. This is about for the opposite rectangular ends of resistance, and this is for two square ends of resistance. Now going to discuss 14th one. the external diameter of 5 meter long hollow tube. Now hollow tube, this is hollow tube of length is given 5 meters, L is given, and a hollow tube of diameter is 10 meters, 0.10 meter. This is diameter is 0.1 meter. That is radius is 0.05 meter. And the thickness of the walls, here the thickness of these walls, they given the thickness of these walls is given 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meters, means that is 0.005 meters. Now here the resistivity of copper is given, that is the copper cylinder 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter. Now we are calculating the hollow cylinder of outer radius R0 is equal to 0.05 meter. Inner radius means from here to here the outer radius is 0.05 meter, but inner radius means we left over this, that is the thickness is left over 0.05 minus, what is the thickness? Thickness is 0.05 meter. Then inner radius is 0.045 meter. Now here they are asking about determining its resistance of the hollow cylinder. Formula for a hollow cylinder, R is equal to rho L by pi into R0 square minus Ri square. Then what is the rho value? Rho value we substitute 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 8 into L value. L value is the length of the cylinder 5 by, now this is 22 by 7 into 7 into R0 outer radius 0.05 whole square minus Ri, that is inner radius 0.045 square. Inner radius means this is for this wall, inner radius. Now we calculating this, R is equal to this, we calculate 2.7 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by this we will get, that's 8 minus 8, this we will get that is 0.5, a square minus b square formula, a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b means that is 0.095 into a minus b, it is left over this 0.005. Then we cancel it, we will get 5.68 into 10 to the power of minus 5 ohms. This is the answer.